Good afternoon and welcome to this presentation of North Central College Cardinals Athletics, a picture-perfect November Saturday as the Cardinals, undefeated and #1 in the nation, host the Pioneers of Carroll University. Alongside Grant Sabo, I'm Alex Campbell. Grant, another lovely week here in Naperville as North Central look for their 40th consecutive conference victory.
40th consecutive is a crazy number.
Yeah, it is kind of wild. We see these numbers every week. We see how they add up, but over time, it really is impressive how these continue to build. Carroll does lead this all-time series, 34, 23, and 2 are the Pioneers. The Cardinals, though, if they win today, will have won 10 straight. 3 wide receivers for Lanin as Allen switches hips. Lanin pulled that ball down and has some daylight. Luke Lanin, career touchdown number 179, gives the Cardinals the lead.
Boy, I saw that pocket collapse and I thought he got swallowed up only to squirt out through the center. Really great awareness by the quarterback there, and that entire drive was extremely methodical.
He was looking for a swing pass left to Allen. It wasn't there. He pulled it down. And when Luke Lanin finds daylight, there's not much defenses can do about it. His 9th rushing touchdown of the season as Sean Reinick is on for the point after. Out of the hold of punter Chip Dose, Reinick's kick is up. It's good. 11:21 to go here in the first quarter. Cardinals 7, Pioneers 0 as we take another look at the touchdown.
We've got multiple flags down too on that.
Get a look there at Lanin pulling that ball down and then just hits that accelerator right down the middle. And when you want to talk about ways that the missing star linebackers for the Pioneers are going to hurt them today, that's maybe the prime example right there, both in being able to recognize when Lanin is on the run and being able to stop him once he is.
Well, that's just it. Everybody misjudges his speed, so they take an angle that is incorrect, and he's gone by the time they get to where they think he's going to be.
Between the two of them, Campbell and Loker, the 2 linebackers out of the lineup today, 102 tackles on the season that are missing from this Carroll defense. Wouldn't be surprised with another give to him. Skokna, the motion man. Lanin, play action, rolling, parody, touchdown, North Central. And he makes up for that throw on the last drive that got called back. He gets parody his touchdown and gets the Cardinals their 2nd score of the game.
And number 186 for him. 187?
There's 186
okay.
for Luke Lanin now. Again, 190, the next number he's chasing. As out come Doze and Reinick for extra point duty. The long snapper is Oscar Morgan. Reinick's kick is up, it's good. 9:46 to go in the second quarter. Cardinals 14-0 on that pass from Lanin to Parody.
I'm glad you mentioned Morgan too. His snaps have been excellent all season long.
First and goal for the Cardinals, Sean Allen is the running back. Lanin the pitch, Chisholm into the end zone. Jordan Chisholm for his 4th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Cardinals have their 3rd TD of the day, which I believe, because it went forward, will go down as a Luke Lanin touchdown pass.
Yes, yeah, I believe so.
King play action in trouble, and John Sullivan wrapped him up. The ball is out. The ball is out. Carroll have it, but it's a sack and a forced fumble for John Sullivan.
Now. It's 3rd down. Now they're letting it run?
Well, now they're going to call the timeout.
Oh, they let 12 seconds tick off.
53 seconds on the clock. It's 3rd down and a quarter mile after this sack. And John Sullivan continues to be an absolute menace at defensive tackle.
I mean, what can't he do?
He had 34 tackles on the season coming into today. That is his 5th today, I believe.
Wow.
3 solo tackles for loss make that 4. At their own 49, if there's any offense in the nation that can go quickly, it is this one. Lehnen to throw, 5-man rush. Lehnen down the middle. Miles Walton in traffic. Great catch. Better throw.
Yeah, beautiful. He really kind of threaded that needle beautifully.
You don't really get the chance to see Luke do a lot of that because the Cardinals aren't in this sort of position very often. They'll keep their timeout in their pocket. 1st and 10. Lehnen, QB draw, has Dury in the center to block. Lehnen outside. Luke Lehnen inside the 10, and he's out of bounds.
Wow, with 18 seconds left and still with that timeout.
2 tight end set. 3 seconds. This will be the last play of the second quarter. Luke Lehnen rolling, throwing, touchdown. And it's Thomas Skokna getting the catch, and the Cardinals go 51 yards in 36 seconds and add a 4th touchdown to the scoreboard.
Boy, really nice arrow route there. He was able to stay underneath it, but still inside of the end zone. Not really much the DB could do.
1st and 10 at the Cardinal 33. The Pioneers on the move here on this opening drive of the second half. 2 tight ends set for the Pios. Breckheimer is the up back. Leneoli gets the handoff. Got a couple blocks and the ball's out. The ball is out. And a huge pile. Neither team convincingly saying they have it. But the Cardinals do. It's Myron Lewis who comes out of the pile. Huge turnover.
But Leneoli just got absolutely swallowed up as he got to the line of scrimmage, and I think somebody was just able to poke that football right out.
We'll have to wait and see on the replay, but Myron Lewis, the big man, spikes the rat, came out of the pile with the ball, the senior from Chicago, the grad student. As we take another look, Leneoli got a good 3 or 4 yards here before any contact, and then it looks like it was either John Sullivan or BJ Adamczyk who knocked out the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised at either one of those names.
They are kind of always around the football, it would seem. 1st and 10 Cardinals at their own 32. Lehnen to throw. He completes to Skokna at the Cardinal 40, and he is eventually taken down on the play by number 27, Jagger Vine.
2nd and goal at the 3.
Lehnen looking to throw for it all day. Scrambling past a defender, and Luke Lehnen, never even getting out of second gear, trots into the end zone for yet another touchdown.
Yeah, he looked like he might need to accelerate for a second there while number 17 was coming after him, but the angle was bad enough that Luke was able to throttle it down and waltz across.
That is Lehnen's 5th touchdown of the day. Brings him to 189 for his career, one short of tying the all-time collegiate record. Noah Streveler to kick it away. High end-over-end punt. Hartnett's going to return this. Hartnett bouncing wide. Caden Hartnett, here he goes. Only the punter to beat. Hartnett down the far side, and he's gone. Caden Hartnett to the house. There are no flags.
Boy, impressive. He caught that all the way inside his own 10-yard line, found an immediate seam. I don't think he was ever touched by anybody. Was able to outrun the punter, took a really great angle on that.
Hartnett, who began this year on the roster as a wide receiver, converted to DB due to some injury issues in that department for the Cardinals, gets a punt return opportunity here, and boy, does he take advantage. All the way, 95 yards. Oh, they're going to bring this back.
Oh, wow.
They're going to say that that effort by Noah Streveler, the punter, and good on him, was enough to knock him out of bounds.
Boy, that guy can do everything.
It's 1st and 10 Cardinals. Calvin Lavery is in the game at quarterback for North Central. And I believe, as is the entire second team unit, as getting the carry up the gut is the freshman, Donovan McNeil. So the Cardinals take over at their own 45-yard line. Lavery remains in at quarterback. And the give is to Jordan Williams, and he is gone. Williams down the sideline all the way. One carry, 55 yards to the house. Touchdown.
Boy, I was not expecting that. I think that was just a little inside zone. He found the seam and took it.
Sullivan with the 1 sack of the day. And here go the Cardinals again. It's Donovan McNeil up the middle. And see you later, the freshman, all the way, 87 yards.
Boy, we're in wind down mode here, and the Cardinals are absolutely not. They taking it to the house from the opposite end of the field. You know, I've mentioned how many times I like watching that young man play. That was just an explosive run. Got through the first level and second level immediately, and then there was just nobody there but green grass. He's out for a jog.
The freshmen do not care what the clock or the scoreboard says. They're trying to impress, and Donovan McNeil continues to be kind of one of those nice stories of this season of a guy who I would not be surprised if we're talking in a couple years about him as a Gagliardi Trophy contender. Here we go again. Nice cut through the hole, and that was all he needed.
What a smooth arm switch, too, with that football. Holy cow.
McNeil, that is his first touchdown, actually, of the year.
Is it really?
Yeah, despite all the yards he's gained, there's been a couple situations where he does something like that, gets brought down at the 5, and then Hughes or Williams or somebody else comes in to punch it into the end zone. So congratulations to Donovan McNeil. His first collegiate touchdown, and what a way to do it on an 87-yard run.
First of what I believe will be many.